Okay, so before we do this example, there is something I forgot to have you copy on here, and that is that this actually is a parallelogram. It's just I didn't add those markings on there when I had you copy them all at once. So this right here is a parallelogram. Sorry about that. Okay, so now that we've established that this is a parallelogram, I'm going to go ahead and write down my formula just like always. Area equals base times height. But if you notice, it says to find h. It's asking me to find the height, okay? Now, since it's asking me to find the height, that means I must be given the area or given some way to find the area. Otherwise, I don't have enough information. Now, if you notice right here, this height is not matching up to that vertex, okay? So it actually does represent a height where this segment is the base, okay? And this right here is the height. But if you remember, in a parallelogram, any of the sides can be the base as long as the height is perpendicular to it. So this right here is a base, and this right here is the height too. So I can easily find the area of this parallelogram. So let's go ahead and quickly go do that. Area is equal to 14 times 12. Because that is the height of the parallelogram using the base of 14. So my area is equal to 168 units squared. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't have me find h at all, okay? That is the height, but with a base of 9. Now, again, it doesn't matter which base and height you use as long as they're perpendicular to each other. So 168 is my area. So using the same formula, base times height, I'm going to say 168 equals, this time my base is 9 with an unknown height, okay? And so now when I divide both sides by 9, I can say that 56 over 3 units is equal to my height. And finally, for example number 6, very similar. We are given the area, and it's asking us to find a line segment. Now, if you guys remember, this is a kite. I can see that because I've got two pairs. I've got two pairs of congruent sides. There's a pair, there's a pair, and they are consecutive. So I'm going to use the formula A equals 1/2 diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. They tell me that my area is 238 equals 1/2, and it's saying find RT. RT is one of my diagonals, okay? QS is my other diagonal. But if you notice, this 7 right here doesn't represent the whole diagonal, which means this part right here is also 7. So my diagonal 1 is going to be 14. My diagonal 2 is my RT. So just solve that equation. 238 equals 7 times diagonal 2. Divide both sides by 7. 238 divided by 7 is 34. So diagonal 2 is equal to 34. Now, I didn't say find diagonal 2 in quotes. It says find RT. So my final answer is RT equals 34 units.